Good evening, everybody. How are you on this Friday night? Tracy Kornet along with meteorologist Cruz Medina here in the WSMV4 Now news studios. We want to get you ready to Monday through this weekend. I know that's what our header says. We really have to get all the way till Thursday. That's my day that I'm really excited about.
With the 60s?
Oh
are
my
you
gosh.
a 60s girl?
Can you believe it's going to climb? The temperatures are going to climb that way. It's hard to believe after this really rigorous week.
I'd say once we get there, we deserve it.
Yes.
Right? Because it's been such a long week. We've had the cold, we've had 2 winter storms, and we've still got to get through this weekend. So that's why our little graphic at the bottom is saying just got to get to Monday, and we want to get you there, but we got to get you prepared first. So let's start with a few things here. We've got a wind chill advisory in effect for tonight, and this is for wind chills as cold as 5 to 15 below zero.
We're staying below zero, are we not? Or at freezing all weekend long?
We're staying below freezing for certain.
Okay.
So temperatures tonight will be in the single digits by the time you wake up. If you have somewhere to be tomorrow morning, let's say 6, 7, 8. I know there's a lot of early risers out there.
And some of us are going to exercise class.
Yeah, so whether you're doing that or whatever you're doing this weekend that requires you to get up early, that's when it's going to be the coldest. Now, with temperatures getting this cold, this is just the wind chill. You got to keep in mind the actual temperatures below freezing too. So a few things that we've been talking about on the news is, you know, your pipes.
That's right.
The walls of your house, they take all the brunt of that cold. So it takes not a lot for your pipes to freeze. I've had mine dripping since Sunday.
Good for you. Cruz moved into a brand new house. What a doozy it's had in its first 2 months.
It's going through it. I got my first snowfall there
That's
this
right.
week.
Which is a wonderful, memorable
7.25 inches out in Cheatham County. So
wow.
Big snowfall. So you combine that with these cold temperatures, you know, that's kind of helping it get even colder. And then you factor in any winds, and we've been talking about these wind chills. So
5 to 10 below is what we're looking at. That's wild.
And I actually want to show you what that looks like hour by hour. So bear with me here as we go throughout tonight. You will see these wind chills. You know, they start off in the single digits tonight, but we drop into the single digits, even 10 below zero by tomorrow morning. Goodness, that's going to sting as you walk out the door, don't you think?
It seems like the coldest it has felt or been that I can remember in the last 10 years. I'm not kidding. I mean, I don't know have we set any records with this storm?
You know, we haven't set any records. We did go 105 hours below freezing earlier this week.
That is a long time.
We ended that yesterday when we jumped to 33 degrees at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But it was just brief, and then we fell back below freezing. So the last time that we had this type of cold was December 22nd through 27th of 2022, the Christmas week.
Yes, when we had all the
that?
rolling blackouts and the ice storm then.
Yeah, it was a terrible time. And so with the cold temperatures that we had this week, Wednesday we got to -1 in Nashville. That was, you know, the actual air temperature, not a wind chill. And that also tied that December 22nd of 2020.
It seems like it got so much colder, but thank you so much for putting all that in perspective, which is what's so interesting about records. So here is our weekend outlook.
Yeah, and one more thing to add with that is that we've only seen sub-zero temperatures in Nashville twice since 1996.
Is that right?
So we got to experience both of those in the past 2 years. Look
Absolutely, yeah. Look at that, Cruz, with a smile on your face.
I don't know if I'll be smiling by the time we wake up Sunday, Tracy. Look at these temperatures at 7 a.m.
1 degree.
1 degree in Nashville. And there could be spots, just like this past Wednesday, that completely fall below zero. Parts of DeKalb County on Wednesday morning got to 13 below zero.
Oh, my word.
You know, that's just crazy to me.
It just doesn't sound like Tennessee.
Yeah, I used to work in Green Bay. That's typical for Green Bay, not for here. So it's just crazy that we have this type of cold that we've been dealing with, and we're not done just yet, but there's relief in sight.
There is relief in sight.
And this is your favorite part.
Well, yes, because we get to keep warming, and then we're looking at that warm of a temperature. I know you were saying 63. Dan Thomas was saying 65, so let's settle at 64.
Well, yeah, we can settle for an average.
On Thursday, and then Wednesday it's significantly warmer. I mean, it just keeps climbing, right?
The 50s are here. Even the morning temperature. So if I show you those here, the morning temperatures will actually be above freezing by the time we get into Tuesday morning, and then Wednesday, look at that, 40s as you wake up. So obviously still chilly. It is winter after all, but it gets better. So from there, we have those 50s, the 60s, and a whole lot of rain in the forecast for next week. So
okay.
I actually brought it down to 63 because we're going to have rain. So I think the temperatures will struggle a bit, to rise. But regardless, 60s compared to 1 on Sunday morning, I mean,
Yes.
that's over a 60-degree difference.
What a shift. That is wacky, which is another reason why the pipe situation is so significant, because the experts were telling us that with that kind of thaw so quickly, that can also cause water burst, pipes to burst. So it's just one of those things that we have to keep track of and baby if we can, keep your cabinets open inside, and just, it's another reminder just to really pay attention to insulation and all those things that a homeowner, especially a first-time homeowner, has to learn, hopefully not the hard way, Cruz.
Well, trust me, I don't have the time or the money right now to deal with a busted pipe.
Yeah.
Bursted pipe. Somebody called me out on that.
Busted is what everybody says, and I cannot tell you how many times in scripts I've changed it.
Yeah.
As the grammar person, no, it's a burst pipe.
I had a grammar police call me out the other day, so I guess I deserved it. But yes, you don't want your pipes to burst.
Yes.
So drip those pipes, and we're almost through this cold stretch. But this weekend, be safe. Wear multiple layers. I've had long johns on since like Sunday.
Wow.
I've just been wearing a pair every day,
Wow.
even though I'm inside.
That's
But
pretty
still,
interesting.
You have to walk outside at some point.
That's right.
And
Yeah, we
I'm
gotta
playing
get-
it safe.
And the pets and the elderly, just keep checking on them. Be vigilant. Your neighbors, kindness goes a long way, and we've seen a lot of it here in our area and really all across Tennessee. So thank you so much for keeping us safe, for keeping us in the know. Another extra thanks to your neighbors who brought you cookies. Thank you.
They
I
were
just
great.
love that.
So shout out to my neighbors, the cookies, and my other neighbors shoveled the whole driveway, our
That
shared
is just
driveway.
So sweet, so sweet.
Yeah.
Follow Cruz on social media. Please do the same for me, Tracy Kornet, or T Kornet on Instagram. And yeah, just keep following our family, because that's really what we are here at WSMV4. And I hope you guys felt supported all the way through. We just got a few more days, folks, so let's hang in there together, right?
Keep hanging on.
Alrighty, we're going to see you at 10 o'clock live in about 27 minutes here. So join us, WSMV4 at 10 o'clock. Have a great weekend, and Cruz will be back along with the rest of our team, keeping us all informed every step of the way. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you.